I'm SnipingIsFun, and this will be the second of my two Christmas video game reviews. And this review will be on New Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo Wii. This game actually is fun for a Mario game. Being a long-time fan of the Mario games, back from my first video game system was like the Super Nintendo, playing Mario All Stars, Mario World, Mario Kart, going on to like the Mario Party games, the 64, and everything after that. Smash Brothers and everything, which doesn't technically count as a Mario game or anything, but just saying. So, it's fun actually, and the fact that they actually went back, 2D style Mario, actually, was pretty good actually. And I think it was an interesting idea after the fact that they went on, to 3D Mario games for the last like three consoles. The fact that they finally went back to the 2D Mario game on console, actually, I think was a pretty interesting idea actually, and it's actually an interesting style. Basically, onto like the review of the gameplay. Basically, it's 2D Mario. You go from one player level to the other. Basically, like Super Mario Bros. 1 or Super Mario Bros. 3, kind of like to like the end and everything. And you basically fight like Goombas and like the Koopa Troopas and all that stuff along the way. Basically, the enemies and getting blocks using the power ups, using like the fire flower and all that stuff. And you basically there's like a new outfit. The new power ups are like there's a penguin suit and there's a airplane helicopter type suit, like a helicopter like air type suit that you can use too. Those are like the new ones. And they're interesting inclusions to the game as well as normal fire flower and stuff like that, ice flower and all that stuff like that. Which I don't even remember when they added the ice flowers. I don't know if that's a new one or not either. I think they may have added that, New Super Mario Brothers on the DS. I don't know for sure. I ran that game a long time ago, a couple months ago, but I never really. I think over the summer, but I never really played much of it. I played a lot of it, but I don't really remember them having like ice flower suit, so I don't technically remember where that suit came from, but it came from somewhere. And basically the one major thing about this game is you can play up to 4 players. There's Mario, Luigi, and 2 Toads, a blue toad and a yellow toad. And that's kind of interesting style. There's basically the normal story, and although I haven't played multiplayer, I didn't play multiplayer in this game, so basically I'm based off like what I hear from people on the internet, or like from what I've seen in videos and see from the gameplay from before the game was released and everything. That's basically what I play. There's basically like a coin battle and a free for all. I don't technically know what those are, so when I finally get a chance to play the multiplayer, when I buy the game in the future, when I get a chance to buy the game in the future and all that, and play multiplayer, I'll probably do a video in the future based solely off multiplayer and tell you guys about it. But I didn't get to play it yet, so basically I'll play based off what I heard people say about it. And presentation of the graphics of the game is basically just New Super Mario Brothers on a DS. Just higher polished and for a console and everything. Like slightly updated and everything. They look better and everything. Kind of like a little bit like higher resolution or still over it. It just looks a little bit better. Like something you see on a console. People say it looks too close to the DS version, but it really doesn't. It looks a whole lot better than the DS version. Not saying the DS version is bad or anything, because the DS version actually really good and stuff. But it actually is a fun, good style of presentation. They give it a good style of the graphics and everything. Basically, the sound, basic Mario things. Basically, anything you've heard from Mario before is pretty much in this game. As well as they've added new Mario songs in this game as well. But it's basically a lot of the original Mario songs. Maybe they're done differently and stuff, like more like edited versions and whatnot. But it's not. A lot of it's original Mario songs that have been in previous Mario games for I don't know how long now, since the original basically. And basically onto the story, it basically takes place I think on Princess Peach's birthday, when and then basically she gets like this cake which has all the Koopa kids from like Super Mario World in there, like all of Bowser's other kids besides Bowser Jr. And Bowser them alongside Bowser Jr. with them kidnap Peach and pretty much take them off on the flying ship, and Mario goes after them. And if you are playing multiplayer, basically besides Mario going along trying to save, Peach, basically Luigi and two Toads come along depending on how many people you have coming along and playing with you and everything. You have the second player is Luigi, and then third and fourth is the two Toads and all that. And then I only got to like before the game went back. I only got to like the fourth world, the water world. I'm currently stuck there for right now. So whenever I get a chance to play the game again, I hope to get past it. But I did get past like the first three worlds. I'm in the middle of the fourth one. Basically onto the multiplayer, like I said, I didn't really play it, so basically I can't really say much. But you can play multiplayer in normal mode, like the story, and you can play it in free for all and coin battle. So basically, there's a lot of different things you can play multiplayer. Yes, there's no online, and I heard a lot of people online talking about how bad. Like there's people on there talking about how bad it is the fact that this game doesn't have online or anything. But for a game like this, online would be good and all that, but it's not needed. If they make a sequel like a New Super Mario Brothers 2, Wii 2 and all that, they can add online if they want to. Then it's not necessary, but if they want to, they could basically. But there's a lot of people out there that say online is not needed. I don't think it's needed at all. It'd be a good addition, but it's not needed. But there are a decent amount of multiplayer stuff in here. And basically, in the end, it's a fun Mario game. It's a good, going back to the tradition of going back into the 2D Mario games. Go back to the style of those games. The fact that we've been playing, 3D games for so long, actually. And going back to the 2D games finally for, the console for a console game. It actually is fun, and I think it actually is a pretty good game actually. Although I said that a couple times now actually. But it's a good game actually, and I recommend it for anybody out there who's it's a Mario fan, especially if you play multiplayer. Although I haven't played it, but I think it would be fun actually. It's a good game, to play, by yourself and all that. But I think it would be a fun game also to play with other people. So if you don't get a chance to play with other people, this is still a good game to play single player actually. So basically, I think it's an okay story. The fact that Peach gets captured again, it's getting redundant. It's getting, like I said in the Super Mario Bros. 2 review kind of thing, it's getting a little bit boring. I probably will be talking about this topic again in the future and all that, but it's the Mario story they've been using for so long now. It's like that's the only way they make Mario games. And I know Mario games aren't supposed to be about story, but I think every now and then they can change it up a little bit. But the games are always still fun though. But in my opinion, I think they need to change the the story up a little bit actually. But that's my opinion on stuff. There's a few other people out there that think the story should change, and I really it doesn't have to be major changes, but do something. But the games, they're always fun. Mario games are always fun to play, and basically it's a fun game, and it has interesting worlds, basically like a water world, a snow world, a desert sand type world, the normal Mario world like in the green grass kind of stuff, and I'm sure there's like Bowser, like flaming lava world and stuff like that at the end. I haven't got that far, but if it's anything like New Super Mario Bros. On a DS or old Mario games, they were gonna have that kind of world in there. So basically, I give the graphics, the presentation of the game a 9.5 out of 10, the gameplay a 9.5 out of 10, the sound a 10 out of 10. It's really good. It's Mario. Mario music's always good, pretty much. The story of the game, an 8.5 out of 10. Basically, like an 8.5 out of 10. Just basically the fact that it's getting a little bit, annoying now. But that's how Mario games are. They're not supposed to be based off story. I know that, but they could change it a little bit. And I'm sorry for saying that a little too much in this movie. I will save that for another video in the future. But 8.5 out of 10. The story is still fun. It's still good. And basically the multiplayer, although I haven't played it, from what I've heard about people playing it and what I've seen from it, about a 9 out of 10. So basically, in the end, New Super Mario Bros. Wii gets a 9.3 out of 10, which I'll round up to a 9.5 out of 10. And if you guys are Mario fans, I recommend you play it. You can play it by yourself or with other people. It's a good single player game too, and I think it's well worth the price. And it's fun. I can't really say much else besides that. And that ends the review. I wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you guys.